At the Baltimore Civic Arena that years ago at TV, and I didn't get up, and I was in the next dressing room, and he's telling the other group there, I guess Davey Boy was in there, and Dynamite Kid and a bunch of other guys, hey, that piece of shit can't get up for me, even he's in the business 10 years. A little rage, as usual, First of all, I helped him. Second of all, I've been press slammed by the best. Hercules did it. Lex Luger, phenomenal press slam. The Patriot, I've been press slammed by the best, and all took care of me, and all did it right. You're supposed to be strong. You don't need my help, but I still helped you. That's your deal.
You said rage, so we know what that.
Oh yeah, yelling and stuff. Yeah, I could have went in there, and I would have probably got jumped or whatever, or fired, because the position, the pecking order. I'm not in that pecking order, although I should be.
Now, the group that he was with, you said you would have got jumped. Were they a little clique there?
There may have been a clique there. They're good buddies. I don't know if they would.
So he was buddies with Davey Boy and Dynamite?
Oh yeah, they were good friends. Yeah, they traveled together and so forth.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now we move on from Warrior because of his.
Yeah, it's boring.
His usage of stuff. Steroids. Did you ever feel the necessary to take steroids to further your career?
I thought about it. I could have probably went further by following. Not going to do it. Not going to do it because, first of all, I don't know. I can't speak for everybody, but you may be the laugh of the crowd, and you do this and do that when you're there. But when you're I don't think anybody lacing up their boots is thinking of Owen Hart or thinking of these different guys. Some guys that did them to themselves. I'm sorry. Come on, guys. You're grown men. Don't be a follower. Be a leader. If it happened by accident, but come on now, go to rehab or something. You're making great money. You're seen by national people. You got families and so forth. Come on now. You can blame it on some of the age, but as you get older and you're still doing it, it's it's wrong. I didn't tell Louis Piccoli to take 20 somas in a bottle of wine. Don't quote me on that. I heard that. He was addicted to somas. Good kid too. Good worker. Radford had a grunger gimmick type thing, and how did most people die in this business? Could you count accidents or could you count self-induced? How many? Weigh it out. I only know of one accident. It's Owen Hart. Should have never happened. What a waste.
You were close with Owen?
Yes. Yeah, I think so. Wasn't super close, but close as far as in the ring. I've wrestled him more than anybody has. I've wrestled King Owen. I've wrestled Owen when he was tag with Coco Beware. I wrestled Owen when he was a babyface, when he was a heel, Blue Blazer. Had his first professional match in when he came to the Fed. I think it was '89, Bristol, Tennessee. Yeah, I remember because Owen was a little spoiled, I think, from Calgary. He wanted to go out and rehearse in the ring, and it was Mark's there, and I said, we can't do that. He just thought he could do anything. Hey, there's rules here. My first match with Owen was part shoot. He didn't know who I was. I had to prove myself to him. And we may have been working the same distance, or I may have been working longer. I got tight with him. I laid in punches on him. I laid in amateur moves on him. So did he do to me. And then it decreased. And then it always did. And then as it went from to this, to this, to this. Always had a good time with Owen. He's a jokester too. Fun jokester. Good family man. Properly bred in this business. Trained. Saved his money. Married, I think, his high school sweetheart. Had adorable kids. Blue Blazer don't need to come from the ceiling. Ultimate Warrior needs to come from the ceiling. Cover up his work that he don't have. Owen's a worker. That's like sending Chris Benoit, Bret Hart, Barry Horowitz, Dean Malenko, Billy Gunn. The list goes on and on. Jimmy Snuka. We don't need a gimmick. Our gimmick is we know how to wrestle. We know how to work. There's a difference. So when you can't work, you got to do it with something. You got to bleed. You got to fly. Lot of music. In other words, when the ring music stops and the ring jacket comes off, so does their matches. Certain guys.